now that I know that I can upload these videos onto YouTube so you can see them, I'm going to do that. So what we're doing now is we're going to knit the gusset, and it says knit the rest of the heel stitches and then pick up 14 stitches through the back loops of the slip stitches along the left heel flap. That's a mouthful. So what we're going to do is just pick up all these stitches, and they call this needle number 1. Now this is going to be tricky to put onto camera, so I want 14 stitches to be picked up between there, and because this is 30 rows, it's pretty much every second row, which means, well, all those slip stitches. Now there's your slip stitch there. It's very, very loose, and it says to pick up the stitches through the back loops. So that's there. So there's my first one. Now I am going to pause this and try and pick them up. I'll do another one. Next one's there. See how big they are? Number 2. Number 3. So you need 14 of them. I'll be back in a second. I've got 2 more to pick up, so I've left these 2 to show you. There's number 13, and there's 14 there. Okay, 14 stitches through the back loops, which I've done. Now knit 32 stitches with the needle number 2. Now this one is saying for a pack of 4 needles, so we'll continue with the 4 needle rather than the 5. So that's needle number 1. Now it says knit 32, so I'm going to knit across these 16 and the next 16, and I'll be back. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got a triangle thing happening now, even though these are not central. So you'd imagine that that would be on that needle, but it's okay. We don't need to adjust that right now. So what we're going to do is now knit to here. We have to have knit to 3 stitches remaining on needle 1. Okay, I'll meet you there. So I've got those 3 stitches, and then it says to knit the 2 stitches together and then knit 1. So a bit blurry. One day I'll master this, and then knit 1. You'll knit across here, and because this is happening, this decrease is happening on this side, you're also going to do that decrease on this side, so both sides, and that's the instep that's going up the foot. I'm at the other end, and now what we're going to do is knit 1, swap these in to become an SSK like that, knit them 2 together, and then knit to the end of this round. So that's round 1 of the shaping of the gusset. The next round is just knit all the stitches without decreasing, so just do 1 loop, 1 round, and I'll be back after doing 1 round. Okay, so I've done 1 round around. I can't really tell that there's much on there, but it's happening. So what you're going to be doing, that instep, which is where the top of the foot is, that's just going to say 32. So you're going to do 1 decrease round, which is just decreasing here and there, like we did in round 1, and then 1 round straight, 1 round decreasing. So until you have got, well, there's 32, this has to be a sum of 32. So this won't have 16 and that won't have 16 because we've got half the heel and half the heel there. So what you're going to do is, so from now on, decrease here, 1 round, knit 1 round, and just keep on doing those 2 rounds. It says until you have the same number as you start with 64. And when you have that 64, you're going to work on the toe. So going back to that blue one we saw in class, that's what you're going to be producing, and that's when you've got 64 stitches left there where the brown is, and that's when you're just going to knit until it's 4 centimeters shorter than your foot or your toe. So you can even measure up against socks that you've got at home. But that's what this part is looking like. So it's not very long. Okay. All right. And can't wait to see what you've got next week. Bye.